I am here today to talk to you about the top 5 things you can do right now to start to lose weight. The first one is to start to cut your portions. Even if you don't want to get crazy about it and get a food scale and be checking and measuring that much, you can kind of use your hand, you might have heard this, as a guide, okay? Depending on your size, your weight, and your activity level, you can kind of say that if you get a piece of protein and it is bigger than the palm of your hand, you need to think about, did I have other protein today? Is this going to be my only meal? And act accordingly. If you get takeout, you can take the meat off and weigh it and see, and a lot of times it might be over 10 ounces, which is a lot if your activity level is not terribly high. Now, if you're working out and you're doing weight training, then you are going to need more protein than most people. I would start by kind of visually tracking, and then if you're one of those people that uses an app for checking your macros, you can easily see whether you're in the right range for your activity level. Second way is that if you're eating a lot of takeout or prepackaged food or frozen food, just be aware that you have a lot of hidden chemicals in those foods. So those chemicals could interfere with weight loss. A lot of them do make you crave the foods over again. We have a whole new area of food scientists these days that create chemicals that make you really addicted to food. If you're eating takeout food or you're using a heavy amount of prepackaged foods, you might want to start reducing that down so that you can make it easier for yourself. It's really not about quantity as much as quality, right? We do want to look at quantity, but on number 2 here, we're talking more about the quality of your food. The more that you can know what is in your food, the better you're going to be. The third one is increase your intake of water. And a good indication for most people is about a gallon of water, like 8-ounce glasses per day would be a good average. Try to have most of your water before 3 p.m. That's kind of a rule I have. It's not that I don't drink, but I try to drink most of that before 3 p.m. and that way it's not disrupting my sleep. The next one, you would be surprised, but stress. Okay, recently there was a study done that if you get into a disagreement or an argument with someone, you can actually raise your blood sugar just from that event by 30 to 40 points. So blood sugar is responding to more than just what we eat. It responds to hormonal shifts in our bodies. And so when we get angry, we can actually derail ourselves by allowing that to really get our adrenaline going. Keep that in mind and try to breathe when something stresses you out. Breath is the best thing that I can say. You might want to scream or yell at someone, but you're actually derailing yourself in the process. The fifth thing that you can do to begin to lose weight is sleep. Sleep is, again, not so much about quantity as quality, and actually consistency has been shown recently to have more of an impact on your metabolism working well. So what do we mean by that? So basically, it's more important that you try to get to sleep in a certain window every night. So whether it's 11 to 7 or 10 to 6, but if you stick with a consistent pattern, your body will know that it's going to be resting during that time, rest and recover period for your metabolism, for your brain, for your cell cleanup. Even if you're a person who, you know what, 6 hours, I'm good, I don't need any more sleep, then make it the same 6 hours as much as you possibly can. Some people go by an 80-20 rule. If I can be good with this 80% of the time, you're going to feel a difference in your overall health. So if 80% of the time you can go to sleep and you're a 6-hour person, you can sleep from 11 to 5 or 12 to 6 a.m., then you're going to be golden and your body's going to get used to that and it's going to really get the most that you possibly can out of sleep. It's important to know that, it isn't just about diet, right? It isn't just about what we put in. It's also about how we take care of ourselves and how mindful we are about our sleep, our stress, our self-care overall. I hope that this video was helpful. If you liked it, please click on that like button for me and go ahead and subscribe so that you can be notified of when I post new videos. And if you click on the bell icon, it will let you know every single time. So thank you so much and stay happy and healthy until next time.